Hi there, I'm Neil Chapman, founder of Boatshed.com, and I'm going to give you a quick tour about what Boatshed's all about. 25 years ago, back in 1999, I think we were the first people to put used boats on the web. Pretty basic in those days, but over the years we've improved the customer focused side of the website. Now you have the main Boatshed portal, which shows all of the boats from across the entire network. Then each individual area, such as Boatshed London, has its own version of the Boatshed system, and all of the content and boats specifically designed for that speciality. In London, most of the boats that we sell are houseboats, for instance. And we have lots of geographical locations across the world, both in the US, Europe, and as far east as Thailand. Everyone using a geographical version of the platform in this case. But similarly here, we can white label the product. So this is specifically for a German-based marine company that want to sell boats. And ultimately, the white label enables us here, for instance, to put it on a multi-hull domain, and then all of the content around multi-hulls. Multi-hulls are a specialist site, if you like, run by a group of our specialist catamaran brokers. Okay, so what's it all about? Well, really, back in 99, what we realized was if you show people completely transparent information, then not only are they prepared to travel, but they're prepared to buy the boats. And it's all about, there's no such thing as too much information. Here on this sailing boat, who made the mainsail, what's the reefing arrangements, how old is the sail, what is the tankage, how many engine hours does it have, and then every boat is photographed in exactly the same way. Now, I can see all of this information, but I want to see the detailed photos and the videos. When I come to enter it, it's going to ask me for my email address. No charge for using the system. 1.2 million active users, and we don't, for instance, use that data outside of our organization. Now, this is a test boat. Once I'm logged in here, I can book viewings, I can make offers on the boat, I can see much more detailed information. Most importantly, I can then see the photographs. Every boat is photographed in exactly the same way. So, whether it's the bow or stern, hull close-ups, we go right the way through the boat so that potential purchasers have got a completely clear impression of what the condition of the boat is like. All the hatches, and generally, each boat has a standardized set of photographs. Can be anything from 100 to 200 photographs. It's all hosted on Amazon Web Services, so it's nice and fast, and essentially you can have unlimited media, including video and VR. Now, how do we manage all of this data? And I go here to my dashboard. So this is personalized to every broker that's using the Boatshed platform. We're a full service brokerage, so it manages all of the internal communication, all of my boats, all of the Google Analytics, and all of the contracts, all of the CRM, absolutely everything that we need to run a full yacht brokerage service. And obviously it's all online. I'm going to use the example of one of our boats here. So this is our test boat, Belladonna. She belongs to one of the team members here at Boatshed. So firstly, let's make it dead easy to get all, we've got lots and lots of information. So, if it's a case of getting the inventory, it's all tick the box. We're going to photograph each piece of equipment. So not only is it creating an inventory, but you've also then got photographs of all of the stuff. Talking of photographs, I can add my files here. And then I organize my images in here, giving them different captions, being able to label them from there. Now, I also want to be able to feed my boats to other platforms. So this broker is set up to be able to feed to Apollo Duck, a couple of others. So we feed to most of the marketplaces, including all of the Boats Group marketplaces, as well as a host of other European locations. What that simply does, if I was to decide that I wanted to send this boat to Yacht World, for instance, then the feed technology creates all of the listings for that particular brokerage at Yacht World, and obviously it's updated in real time. So if the boat goes under offer, or if we change the price or anything at our end, then it's automatically then updated on Yacht World with all of the relevant new information. One of the main things that we're doing, if I go back to the registration system, is we are tracking activity. So we know that this boat's been looked at 18,300 odd times, but we know these customers are specifically showing more interest. First thing that we're doing is we are calculating relevancy of this particular boat to this particular customer. So we can see with the customer when they first registered, when they last logged in. And this relevancy score is created in real time, because if the customer is looking at other boats, or for instance, this boat is in the UK and I'm the sample customer in the UK as well, so it's giving me a high score because the boat is in the same country as me. If it's a low value boat and the customer is in the States or in Asia, it's going to dramatically reduce this relevance detail. If we go into a particular customer, and this is our test customer, so in here we can see any boats that this customer has owned with us in the past, all of the communication that's gone on between this customer and my office or any of the other Boatshed locations. I can then go into activity log, so I can see that this customer's got watches on a couple of boats. I can also then see, not just how many times they've looked, but when they first started looking and when they've looked every day from then on. I can set notifications and a whole range of CRM functionality within there. I'll go back to the particular boat here. And so if you imagine there's cost calculators, I can feed it printouts, which you'd expect if you're running a traditional office with for window details or nice quality PDFs that you want to print out. So, and if I give you a kind of a snapshot here, you can see that there's a whole range of different functionality. We've built the dashboard specifically for all the challenges that you face as a broker in any location. System is broken down into different tasks. So the most important part is to get the listing. The local element takes photographs and does the showings. The broker does the negotiation, and the admin department then can issue contracts and deal with client funds. So depending on the particular business setup, you can do all four of those and just use our platform, or you can also delegate certain tasks out to other agents in your area. Person who gets listings and does the photographs and the showings, for instance, would then get 5 processes, 40% of the net commission. So modular brokerage is all about the ability to be able to not just use the platform, but commercially to be able to build it out with other partners in your particular area. We use SimilarWeb to track our traffic compared to our competitors. These are some of our main competitors in the UK in terms of brokerage. Here we can see in the US, we're mapped against Denison, Marine Max, Fraser, and United, significantly more traffic. And the other thing that we're measuring through SimilarWeb is the average time that people spend looking at each the website. So again, high levels of traffic and high levels of engagement. We produce these statistics every couple of months, but you can see here again not only high levels of engagement and time spent on the site, but also significantly more traffic than a lot of the centralized MLS systems. This is no surprise. We are supplying, high quality data. We pride ourselves on our information is the best. Every boat goes through a quality control process. So people are prepared to not only log in to Boatshed, but they spend a significant amount of time because of all the information and photographs that we insist on getting. Talking of photographs, we've just built a new photo and video app for iOS. So this is driven via the platform. So I go here, for instance, let's go into my dashboard. And if I go to little Belladonna here, then I can go to Media tab, and the photo app, it will give me a token. So with that token, then I place that in. This is just the Figma representation of how the app works. It's easier to describe it. Once I put the token in, it knows that James is the photographer and what boat they're going to be photographing. It's broken down into sessions. Remember, all of our photographs are standardized. So we want to get windows, hull, stern, and bow. In this case, we want to get the bow shot. So there's a video tutorial, there's some samples of how a bow shot is taken. We just use the app then to take the bow shot, and we can approve and retake. And that then places all of the images as directly into the listing from the app. We're doing quite a lot of business these days with marinas, and our Boatshed business site obviously carries all of the information around the business itself. It's all about independence. So, I'm managing my brokerage. I can adjust all of the content, all of the social networking, all of the links, all of the boats that I might want to feature on my particular website. So very much about personalizing the platform for your particular business. This is our boat bid system. So it's a closed bidding auction system. It enables essentially to get offers on boats where they might be slow in terms of selling, where we all know the challenges of everyone's boat's the best boat in the world and pricing them correctly. So one of the facilities that we have available for our brokers is to be able to put it into a closed bid and then use all of the Boatshed data, and about 9 million rows of data. So we know exactly who's looking at which boat, and we can use that data speculatively to show boats, to people who are potentially looking at boats of that particular type. Again, all about relevancy. Refer a boat. It's all about the listings. If we can get the listing, Boatshed has a 70% chance of selling the boat. So again, how do we get listings? Well, this is a referral scheme where referrers might be marine companies. Anyone in your orbit can use this individual referral link. So I just quite simply put it into there. And I'm logged in as Jeff Bonds, who's my alias. So this is Jeff then shares it with his friends or on his Facebook page or on his social media. So Jeff puts his friends' details in there, and then that boat is then submitted to the Boatshed network and listed by the person closest in the organization. The main thing is Jeff is informed when the boat is listed, what his potential commission share is going to be, and more importantly, Jeff gets paid when the boat is sold, and that's 20% of the net commission. We've got on Boatshed Business here. The main thing we've been building, as I've indicated, since 1999 are specific tools for brokers. So that might be QR code systems. Obviously, we've got our data feeds to third-party marketplaces and other brokers. There's full Google integration. We have a customer portal called My Boatshed. We have a whole range of digital contract tools and secure signing tools, etc., etc. So the list goes on. These are our 50 tools that we've learned make complete sense if you are running a brokerage business. We run a range of different commercial models, from traditional franchising to partnerships, software as a service, as well as the platform only. So you can get all of that information on boatshedbusiness.com. So hope that little tour has been useful. I'm very happy to talk Boatshed at any time. And so, thanks for your attention.